Hey, hi everybody. This is a little weird for me. I don't usually make videos like this on my channel. I try to avoid it because it's not really relevant to what the kind of videos I like to make. It's not the kind of videos that I try to make or whatever, because this is just not my forte, because I like talking about movies or just shows or any kind of form of media. Like, the main reason I started this channel is because movies, and lately I've been trying to review Dexter, but that's been a whole different story. I think my notes are around here still somewhere for those. But it's kind of weird making a video like this because usually when I sit in front of a camera, I usually know what I'm going to be talking about, and I know, like, I literally have notes of what I'm going to be talking about. But this is just me sitting here, just kind of just talking. This is just because today I'm just going to be giving you an update on me personally. Now, I talked about it briefly when I did my May ranking a few months ago. I believe it was about 2 months ago now that I think about it. I think it was about 2 months ago. But I talked about briefly why I kind of stopped making videos as much, or I kind of stopped doing it as much as I did. But lately I have not been posting a lot, and I've noticed it a lot because I go to like the my video thing or whatever to check on my videos to see how they're doing. And I saw today that it's been 11 days since I posted my Dexter Season 3 review, which, not meaning to, but at the same time I kind of did. I wanted to wait to post my Season 4 review because I want to give these seasons kind of space to breathe whenever I do them, because here later tonight, hopefully, I will have my Season 4 review done. Maybe I'll only upload this, and then I'll continue my Dexter review series tomorrow. Who knows what I'll end up doing tonight. But the reason I have not been posting a lot is because, and I know some of you might not be wondering, but this is just to get it out there, just so people know. I've had a lot of personal struggles in my life lately, more than I want to admit, and more than I really want to have in my life right now. Because I hate, I hate it that this has been happening to me. Which I'm only 16 years old. Which sure, it might, this is gonna happen when you're 16 years old. Things like this will happen, but I just don't like it. And my life has turned upside down in the last 9 months, maybe. Yeah, it's August, so it's yeah. My life has changed a lot since last December. Because in December, why I didn't post at all, like I didn't post anything in the whole month of December. I went through a depressive state. I went through a depressive state. I believe I think I might have talked about it briefly here on my channel before, but I'm not too sure if I have. I went through a whole depressive state where I basically distanced myself from everybody. I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't really do anything. And I was, I was slept all the time. I was bedridden, hardly showered, which is embarrassing to admit now. And I'm not afraid to admit this. I even went to therapy after all this happened. And the reasons why I went through that, I will keep to myself. That is nothing I will share. I'll keep that between me and my family and the people that I do know. And while I went through my depressive state, and when I went to a doctor's appointment around, I believe it was May when this happened. I went to an appointment, like in a physical thing, and when you usually go in there, they check your weight, and for the longest time, I weighed about 155 pounds at average. That was my average at best, which may seem a little bit overweight, but might be average for my age. But since I was depressed throughout December, and I went there in May. I have not eaten a lot since then. I lost 29 pounds, and I tried to gain the weight back, which I've slowly been working towards. But yeah, that that happened, and the reason I haven't been posting again because I just been busy, to say the least. And I also said it before, where I was just like I kind of lost interest in doing this, where I just didn't feel like me. Well, I did it, like it just didn't feel the same, where it felt more like a chore to do this than I did a hobby, which I'm slowly getting back to the rhythm where it feels more like a hobby than a chore again. But lately and last month, the whole month of July, which we're already in the second week or third week of fucking August already. That's hard to believe. The whole month. of July, I didn't go through depressive state. I went through a lot of personal things. Again, keep that to myself. And that's kind of another reason why I kind of quit posting a little bit. I posted small bit in July. I felt so bad about this. I originally planned to do the Jurassic Park review series leading up to Rebirth, but unfortunately, things happened with my life where I just didn't get around to it. I didn't have the energy to do it, and I just didn't want to do it at the point. And lately, last Tuesday, all the struggles that I was going through eventually got to me, and I just lost it. I took it out on people that I shouldn't have. I was lying to my father about something that was going on personally in my life, which something I wasn't supposed to be doing. It wasn't anything bad or anything, like I wasn't doing drugs or alcohol or anything like that. I was doing something that me and him both agreed that I wouldn't do again. And unfortunately, I broke that promise and I made my father lose trust, and I got kicked out last week. And this is legit, like, I'm not even making this up. Today's my first day actually being home. I was living with my mother for last few days, and I believe today's Monday, if I'm not mistaken. You just lose track of time. I got fired at one point. I didn't have a job, so I didn't have to work, but now I do. I got my job back. But yeah, that happened, and just so much has been going on with my life this whole year, and to where it's hard on me. Man, it's hard to make videos, and it's hard on my life personally. And it's harder because I like doing this, and it's something I want to do, and it's something that I love doing as my hobby. This is something I love doing. I've been wanting to do this since I was a kid. Back when gaming was the big thing on YouTube, which it still is. Kind of died out a little bit, but it's still there. Back when gaming was the big thing on YouTube, that's what I wanted to do when I was a kid. I've been wanting to do YouTube since I was like 8. And I'm on Thankfully, I've learned that I can. I don't get paid doing this. I do this as a fun hobby. This is literally my favorite thing to do in the world right now, but I sometimes I'm just too lazy to do it. But today, not only that, there's going to be a lot of significant changes in my on my channel and for this channel to where it's not going to be the same at all. It's going to change, not like video quality wise or how much I upload, but unfortunately today, where I live in the state of Montana. And the place where I live in Montana, on Thursday, my theater is going to be closing. I'm not going to have a theater. I'm not going to be able to check out new films. I'm not going to be able to go out to the theater and watch a new movie at all. I don't know how I'm going to do YouTube because how I do YouTube, how I talk about movies, is that if there is a new movie coming out, say a new Friday the 13th movie is about to come out, what I will do is I will sit down, watch all the Friday the 13th movies, review them daily, watch one of them daily, review them the next day, and then check out the new movie. What and by the time the weekend's over, I do my official ranking of all those movies. That is how I've always done YouTube, or that's just what I'm in the mood for. If, like, I'm bored and I want to review something, maybe I'll review a random movie, maybe. Who knows? I haven't done that in a bit, but it's more about what my mood is and what new is coming out, basically. Like, 2 years ago, when Oppenheimer was coming out, I was in the huge mood for Christopher Nolan because I was really excited for that movie. I'm like, I want to check out Christopher Nolan's other works, so I watched all Christopher Nolan's movies and I reviewed them all. I had a fun time doing that. But since my theater's closing, unlikely to even open again, which I don't have anywhere else to go. I would have to drive like maybe an hour to go watch a new movie, but I'm only 16. I don't have a driver's license and I can't do that. I gotta get other people to do it for me, and I doubt it people are gonna want to do that for me. So things are gonna change a lot for my channel. I'm not gonna be able to do what I want to do without my theater here, and that's gonna suck, but I'll find ways. I'm not gonna quit doing YouTube just because my theater closed. That doesn't change anything. I'll find ways to make more videos. And plus, I'm not even overly worried about that because I'm not even reviewing movies. I have I'm putting all that to the side. Like, I'm not really worried about talking about movies. I'm more worried about just getting my Dexter shit done. Like, I said it before, but this is a whole packet. This is literally a whole packet full of Dexter thoughts. I have seasons 4 through 7 here. I have season 8 right here, and I have New Blood behind it. Like, I have a lot to get done, and I want to get this done. But unfortunately, by the time I'm done with this, Resurrection's gonna be done, and I didn't want that to happen, and I'm pissed about it. But yeah, there's just been going a lot. There's just been a lot going on with my life, and that's why I haven't been posting. And I just, I don't know. My channel's gonna be different by Thursday with my theater being closed. Doubt it will ever open again, since it's gonna be closing because the fucking place I live sucks. Like, I'm gonna live here forever, I bet, because I got nowhere else to go. Might move where I want to move, maybe. I don't know. I wanna live fucking anywhere else but here sometimes. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this is just a quick little update on you for you guys, just with me, just to get it out there. Maybe I shouldn't share this. Who knows if I'll even post this if I'm honest. But yeah. I also need to work on my mental health because I've had an issue with that for the last few months. I'll get there, hopefully. At least I'm single again. That's a plus. That's a plus. Well, at least I'm single again. But yeah. See you guys around. Look out for my Dexter review series because I need to get that done.